Hey everyone, and welcome back to Turmoil Tranmere with me, GWFM, and today we've got a game against Newcastle United's under 23s in a Checkatrade Trophy North final? Semi-final? Can't remember, we'll get into it shortly again. Yeah, things have been going very well. But first of all, let's do the question of the day, which is, how highly do you actually rank the Checkatrade Trophy? It's a bit of a, for some reason, a lot of people find it a laughable trophy to win. Currently in our Twitch save, I'm currently in Bradford City because I got sacked. I had to go down to League One to get a job, and the other guys are getting annoyed because I'm playing all the Checkatrade Trophy games and I'm getting quite far in it. But the reason for playing that in this game for me is because, well, not in this game, in that save, is it'll increase my reputation should we win it. I would have thought. So that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to take it seriously. But what do you think about it in general? Is it a prestigious award for the lower league teams, or do you just think it's a waste of everyone's time, especially with the likes of the under 23s coming in like what we've got today in today's game? But anyway, let's get into what's been going on, shall we? So looking at how we've been getting on since the awful result that we had against Birmingham in the last kick of the game, it was absolutely devastating. I mentioned in that episode that we've gone so many games we are not scoring. Get the words out, G. But yes, after that we had two games where we failed to score. We drew the first one against Wigan, 0-0, and then that was the last time we put. Yeah, the last ever time we're going to play Wigan this season. 5 times. Sound like a Liverpool fan. But yeah, Northampton Town were next, and we lost to them 1-0. A very, very, very disappointing result. Tazell getting the goal to kick his ass, basically. I was very annoyed. Then we had a game against one of our bogey sides in Southend at home, and we were 1-0 down again just after half time. But fortunately, Brewster came to the forefront of our attack and scored 2 goals to make us win 2-1. Fantastic stuff. Then we had a game against the Ludden Goats team, Luton Town. And yeah, it was a bit of a weird one. We had 2 goals on the 22nd minute. That kind of tells you like what happened. It was a bit of like a yo-yo sort of game. But then we just took control towards the back end of the half, and then there wasn't even a single highlight in the second half. So yeah, awesome. Then we went to Doncaster and we got a 2-0 win thanks to Adam Armstrong getting a goal. Starting to get a couple of goals here and there now. And Adam Lewis got a penalty. He was captain for the day as well, so very pleased with him against the bottom side. Then we played Mansfield Town, Ryan Bruce and Boyd with the goals. Boyd's goals had dried up a little bit over the last couple of games. Thankfully he's got back in the score sheet because he's in the running for the top goal scorer, which I'll get onto, well, pretty much now. So now I'll have a look at the league table. As you can see here, we are 8 points clear at the top of the league, ahead of Sheffield United, and 11 points clear of Fleetwood with only 11 games to play. I'm absolutely buzzing my tits off. As you can see there, you've got Boyd on 20 goals. There's 2 goals behind Appiah. Brewster's now the best player in the world, with Gribben's second best player. Gribben's dropped off on his form. Last 3 games, I think he's got like a 6.7. It's really hindered his chances of winning the rating, the player of the season, if you like. And he's actually joint top instead of just being top in play of the matches. He's still got 14 assists, doing very well, but yeah, it's looking a little bit less likely that he's going to go ahead and win that trophy, that award, if you like. So looking at his dynamics, and things are going very, very well. I don't understand how winning a game you can lose some atmosphere. Yeah, because that's really right, isn't it? Match cohesion is slowly going up again. We had quite a few. We had a couple of people coming in the January transfer window, so they're starting to fit into the team as well. Been mixing it up a little bit in terms of the players that have been playing. I will show you now the tactic really quick. Obviously, it's still the same tactic, but James Tavernier is rotating with Marcus Best, and I just give the unpronounceable right back, where is he? Ananidze. It's not really unpronounceable because it's just the first time. And yeah, he's had a couple of games recently. Did alright, to be fair, but I'm just trying to mix it up. I don't want to get James Tavernier pissed off. Maybe I'll get a yellow card, get suspended. I better play one of the other guys. But yeah, Callum Gribben is injured for today, as is Webb. Where have you gone? Which I want to show you him. His development is kind of going quite well. He's now deemed a maximum 5-star instead of the 4.5. This is since obviously we declined the offer from Preston, and he's, like I say, still been doing very well. 7.33. He got a goal recently as well, which is pretty damn awesome as well. And the other guy I want to show you is O'Connor, the other youngster, who's actually been playing. He's had a decent run of games recently, and he's been doing really, really well. I mean, all of his improvement. I've got him training as a box-to-box, so he's improving like a lot of attributes. If I just highlight the box-to-box midfielder role, all these are getting worked on. So hopefully it's more the fitness side of him. I think he needs to work on more so than probably his tackling. But like the first touch of 14 is pretty good. He's a leader as well. He could be a potential captain in the future, determined as well, because I think I've had him tutored, if I remember rightly. Let's have a look at the attribute changes. Determination, there you go. He started off on 6, and I think he had low belief as well, something like that, or unambitious. Got him changed to balanced, and then eventually got him up to 15, which was Smith, who is now gone. And lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at today's opponents, who are Newcastle United's under 23s. Now, I'm going to find the staff in a weird way. Let's just give us a second. Now, the under 23s coach is controversially, you might say, Peter Beardsley. If you've been following the news, I'm pretty sure he's one of them getting investigated now for the child abuse and stuff. I don't know. I'd hope not. I mean, it was like everyone's hero when he growing up when he was playing. Didn't realise he was 60 years old, but saying that we are 4 years into the future, that's probably something to do with it. Because I remember watching him in the 90s, playing alongside Alan Shearer and what have you. But yeah, he's obviously going to give us in game. He's undoubtedly going to give us a game. And their key man, I'm going to have a quick look and just see who I think is the key man. Just give us a second. So the key player that I think, based on performance, is Charlie Brown here. I mean, that sounds like a familiar name. Sounds like a dance move in the cha-cha side as well. And he looks very, very handy, doesn't he? He's quick, determined, decent at finishing. Composure could be a little bit better, but undoubtedly he's going to cause us a few problems, isn't he? He's got 12 goals in all competitions, in non-competitive apparently in the league. Got 8 goals otherwise in 17 appearances, 7.04, which isn't actually that high if you compare to one of our players. I'll just show you our best player in the under 18s. Is Alfie Smith, and technically he's not the best performing player because his average rating is slightly lower than Steve Jennings, who I'm pretty sure I got told that Tranmere have had 2 Steve Jennings prior to this Steve Jennings, who was actually a regen. So I don't know if that's something like, I don't know, they've got like a robotics machine like just firing out like a conveyor belt with Steve Jennings's. Makes no sense probably, but yeah. This guy obviously is nothing like on a patch on their kid, but look, you can't argue with the performance. 55 goals in 34 appearances, starting ones that is, and 5 off the bench. That's in the league, if you like. In the cup games against some really good under 18 sides, I would imagine as well. He's got 15 goals in 10 appearances. It's just ridiculous. Crazy paving springs to mind. And the actual manager for Newcastle, sorry, I don't know where I got Manchester from, is Sergio Conceição. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Correct me, of course, in the comments. Yeah, I remember him most, I was going to say fondly, but less fondly, I suppose. It's one of the games against England, like Portugal against England, when the likes of Luis Figo and Rui Costa, they used to score passes, didn't they, all the time? So, yeah, remember, I do have vague memories of him. Yeah, maybe a bit stands watching. But we're going to get into the game now, and yeah, join us in a sec. So, looking at the lineups, it's looking more and more likely, because it's under 23s, that there's more, quite a few regens coming through, if you like. But they've still got Darlow in goal. They've got a regen called McParland at right back, Lazar at left back, don't know much about him. Dummett alongside Kennedy in the middle of defence. They've got Andre Gray on the right and Rolando Aarons on the left. They've got Clarkson, Jeremy Clarkson, coming out of retirement. From doing Top Gear to, and you know, the road trip and whatever, to play centre midfield for Newcastle under 23s. But never mind, he's alongside Larkin. They've got Brown, Charlie Brown, of course, and Boyd up top. They've got a Boyd. No way, poor man's Boyd. We're going to line up, familiar looking side, I suppose. Got Cairns in goal, got Tavernier at right back, Cranky at left back, Clegg and Snares in like pretty much ever present centre back pairing. We've got Malumbi and O'Connor in the middle of the park. We've got Lewis playing on the left hand side because of the lack of left wingers. And then we've got Fred on the right, we've got Armstrong and Brewster. We have got some players that can cover on the left. But the right-footed, and I want a left-footed player on the left. Just wingers, get it whipped in, get it into Armstrong and Brewster. So come on, Armstrong gets to form a team, of course. It's one of the reasons why I've left him in. Let's tell him that, you know, keep his run going. It would be very nice if we could go ahead and do that, but knowing my luck, they probably won't. But never mind, let's get into this game. This is a chance to get to the final. I think it's the main final. I forgot to check it. I was going to say it, but never mind. Let's have a look. In fact, let's just see it after the tunnel. I hate the tunnel. In fact, scratch that. Newcastle United under 23s are all that stand between your Tranmere Rovers side and the place at the Checkatrade Trophy final. So yeah, that answers it. Right, so here we go. We're going to be kicking off now. Obviously, the famous black and white stripes against our red kit, which is, I think is just our. I think is there 3 kits? I can't remember off the top of my head. I should know this. I've been playing with Tranmere for like 4 years. Yeah, never mind. I didn't really look at any of their like regions to know exactly how good they are. Unfortunately, one of them is Boyd and it's pretty wide. Right, we've got a corner. Lewis plays it in. It's headed away by Dummett. Big losses Gribbin. He's on the bench, but he says he's back in one day, so I'm a bit uncomfortable using him. But Armstrong, Darlow with a save. But anyway, we've got Gray coming forward now. Plays it down the line for Boyd to get on the end there. Running into the channel, crosses in towards Charlie Brown. Yeah, it's disgusting. And he should be able to do his dance move as like a celebration scene as a real player. Showing our Boyd how it's done. I didn't think I'd be saying. And it came off his face, I think, and went into the far corner. Damn right, Ken, you go like that. Alright, it's been a long time since last highlight. And not that it's a prestigious award, but I wouldn't mind, I just want to win it. It's just a trophy, innit? You want to see that, you know, black square where they all jump up and down. And there's Armstrong, his former team! Come on! Get in there. But yeah, that's what you want. You want to be winning trophies. It don't matter what it is. It could be Charity Shield. I know there's not a lot of relevance on it, but at the end of the day, it's a trophy. Trophy's a trophy. You can still say a double if we win this trophy and we win the league. Complete double. I mean, we'll be double winners. First time ever. Right, so it's half time. I'm just going to say get back out there and grab that one goal to win this for us. And yeah, nice one. Cheers, dickheads. Give it a little bit of faith. Some of them have reacted quite well, but I've got 3 players that are switched off. It's not really good when you're in basically a semi-final, call it that. I mean, this is a final, but it's not the final. But anyway, Charlie Brown slides it to the left to Aaron's. Yeah, you know you love that joke. So this tactic has been absolutely fantastic, by the way, in terms of scoring goals. I mean, let's just see what happens here. Armstrong, can he square it? Can he go himself? He goes himself. Basically, on the Twitch save, I've basically done like 36 games or something. No, it was, I can't remember exactly, but basically I've played about 28 games that day, 28 games, and I think we've scored about 80 goals or something daft, and that's at Bradford. You know, it's exactly the same level as this, so if anyone's liking this tactic, give us a shout, and if you want me to, I'll share it in the old stream thing, because I've been loving this tactic. It's been so entertaining. Goals either way, but it's been really, really fun. Darlow kicks it long downfield. Clegg brings it down with his chest and coolly finds Armstrong. Brewster is away. Can he score? Oh, Darlow, piss off, mate. You're not that good. Right, I've just noticed we've had 4 clear-cut opportunities to their none. Come on, boys. We can beat these. And I remember saying that about Birmingham City, which I thought was quite funny when I was editing it back. All the things I was saying about, yeah, if we can take a bat to Brentford Park, get a load of money, and this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and then, yeah, we're conceded. Against my better judgment, I'm going to bring on Callum Gribbin. I'm also going to bring on Muratori. Muratori is actually a bit of a beast. Just have a look at him here. A lot of greenery there. It's 22-year-old Italian, of course. Clarkson plays it over the top of him. They've got a chance here. Andrew Gray's moved up front, but cranky out of nowhere. Thinks he's Randy Orton, but it's not. The danger's not gone yet. It's back with Aaron's. Aaron's coming forward. It's a decent ball. Charlie Brown is. Oh, what an effort! That's way wide. To Jeremy Clarkson. Finds Fernandez. That's infield to Povey for Sambo to Brown is decent. Now it's Gray. Decent partnership it looks like up front. Played over top towards Brown, but Tavernier is there. I actually thought I was going to run into the net then, but never mind. They're still on the ball. Newcastle plays it wide to Aaron's. Crossing positions, got 3 in the box. There's Gray. Could be going out, boys. I can't do anything there. I can make one more change. In fact, I will make it now because you don't really want to see that highlight. It was a load of shit. It's time for our boy. In fact, give us a second because it's penalty. If we score, could go to penalties. Right, so a bit controversially, I'm putting on Kalmar on the wing. He's not got the quickest, like, I think he's got like 10 paces. There you go, yeah, 10 pace. But his penalties is 12, so I'm trying to think ahead. And he's decent at crossing, like, could probably do a job. He's just not the quickest, so hopefully we'll have to wait and see. 3 minutes to go. They're on the ball though. Obviously, if they score, it's game over. Playing towards Aaron's, it's headed, and Gray's the first to react. Offside, so the dream is still alive by literally the hair on your nuts. Or my nuts, you might not have hair on your nuts, depends if you're massively into hygiene or... Oh, we've just hit the bar! Or you just like to do it for the ladies. I don't know what ladies is. It's meant to be like, you know, you probably know what I'm on about. Good effort is blocked. I've just saw it out of the corner of my eye. But Brown's on the charge now. Last 20 seconds, so close. So close to getting the equaliser. Hitting the bar, can't believe it, devastated. 4 clear-cut chances and 6 half chances to their 1 and 4. Kind of tells you the story, really. We have more chances overall. We are very unluckily going out of this competition. No trip to Wembley, sadly. But never mind. At least now we can focus on the league. So much for getting a double. But yeah, at least it kind of makes up my mind what's going to be happening in the next couple of episodes. So don't really need to say what else. I'll see you in a second. I can't really fault him. It was one of those days. It's all about the he said, she says bullshit. Name that song. But yeah, we've got the full sea of green. I can't be too disappointed. I did take off as best player, but that's only because he had a penalty taken of 4. You can't see it on here, but that's what he's got, 4. But yeah, nothing else really to report. I'll see you when we're deciding what's happening next on the schedule screen. So yeah, I think what it is, I've got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night, but also there's going to be the youth intake very soon. So that's probably going to be the next episode that you'll see. So yeah, another disappointing result, it seems like, on a live com, unfortunately. We've had a bit of a mixed bag this season, but we're coming towards, obviously, the end of this season now, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed now, we've done enough to get ourselves into the Championship, and back to where is the pinnacle, I think, of where Tranmere have been. I've been told that I don't think they've been any higher than the second tier of English football. So it'd be nice to see them back where I remember them, and where it all started for me, in terms of knowing about Tranmere Rovers properly anyway. So yeah, that is going to be it. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, why not go ahead and press that like button. If you're new to the channel, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe as well. Keep up to date with everything I'm doing. And yeah, if you like to see the channel grow, don't forget as well, all that, share it around, like, comment, all that good stuff and everything. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.